Blue Yeti X review. Okay, so this is the review for the Blue Yeti X. Blue adds a bigger, badder mic to its fine Yeti line. Release date 2019. Price $169.99. Dimensions 11 by 12.2 by 28.9 centimeters. Weight 1.27 kilograms. Waterproof? No. Positive: great sound, several pickup patterns, flexible recording, on mic level displays, and a gain knob. Negatives: the price and the size. Okay. Bottom line: if you want a microphone to stream or record at home with the Yeti X, is probably the easiest one to get usable results from with a USB connection. It won't challenge a studio setup, but it will be a rock-solid desktop companion. Okay, 8.9 score. Okay, rating: sound quality 9.6, bass 9.3, mid-range 9.5, highs 9.7, durability 9, value 8.7, design 9. Okay. If you research what microphone to get for your computer, chances are good that someone somewhere has told you to look at the blue microphone Yetis. It's everywhere, as is the consensus pick for most USB microphone needs. You'll see it on streams, YouTube, and in the homes of many amateur voice actors. But this year, Blue released a yoked-up version of this flagship consumer mic, the Yeti X. This review was updated on April 20, 2021 to add product information to the review. Who is the Blue Yeti X for? Okay. The Blue Yeti X represents a credible prosumer USB microphone. Streamers will love the Yeti X because it's a relatively inexpensive setup for decent audio. Many of the competing options under the $200 either require an interface or just aren't that good. YouTubers will find that the Yeti X offers more control than the original Yeti, which is already in heavy use for voiceovers on the user main content platform. Students looking to create podcast audio content and other applications will find that the Yeti X meets their needs without going overboard on expenses. Podcasters on a moderately strict budget will find a good ally in the Yeti X, as it's less expensive than the interface and dedicated mic in many cases. Okay. What is the Blue Yeti X like? The Blue Yeti X is a desktop USB microphone that offers a bit beefier component than you usually find in its competitors. That's probably... Where am I reading? What am I doing? Where am I at? I just lost track of where I was reading. Okay, you might be wondering, pick a pattern. Inside the microphone are 4 different capsules, all pointed in different directions. Oh, directions. Different directions. Can you see it now? Different directions. By enabling some capsules and not others, the mic can work in ways a normal single capsule cannot. On the front of the unit is a gain dial with lights to show you both how loud you're currently speaking and the level of gain applied. You can also push the dial into mute yourself when you need to on cause, or during a live stream if you don't want thousands of followers to hear your neighbors fighting or someone else embarrassing you somehow. Oh hey, look at me, jaggedy cookity cookity. Oops, I farted again. When the ring is red, the mute is activated. Just push the knob in to toggle when your roommates are being annoying. Okay. The bottom of the Blue Yeti X is home to the mount socket, the 3.5mm port for monitoring, and the micro USB port. This is a pretty standard for the prosumer USB mic. So there's a 3.5mm port, and this is for monitoring the audio. Okay. And the micro USB port. Okay. In my recording, the mount socket is essential because I use a mic chute for most of my at-home recordings in order to combat echoes and other unwanted sounds. Okay. How do you set up the Blue Yeti X? Okay. How do you set it up? Plug the micro USB cable into the bottom of the micro and be sure to set your input on the computer to the Yeti X. Should you need to monitor your input, there's also a headphone jack on the bottom of the unit on the opposite side of the USB port. That's it, you're done setting up. However, there are a few optional things to go over. For example, the socket at the bottom of the capsule allows you to use a mic stand with the Yeti. This one. So you don't have to use the included metal stand if you don't want to. I personally like to use a mic chute at my desk so no echoes reach the microphone when I'm recording the Sound Guys podcast. Additionally, you could install the Logitech G Hub and Sherpa utilities to do things like equalize your voice without a DAW. Logitech G Hub. Change the LED behavior or use voice presets to change your effects on the fly. I think I want to try that out. Logitech G Hub. Okay. What do the lights on the front of the Blue Yeti X mean? Okay. When live, the gain knob on the Blue Yeti X will display your levels in an LED ring so you can take your eyes off the computer. Click to animate. It's... Oh, wow. That's cool. When you first start using the Blue Yeti X, you'll see a ring of small LEDs around the volume knob along with a solid ring embedded in the knob itself. While these can be a little confusing at first, it's pretty simple to get the hang of it. If it's red, it's muted. If it's blue, the mic is muted. User is adjusting volume when unmuted. Green, mic is live. User is adjusting gain. Green, mic is live, recorded sound is within safe limits. Green, yellow, mic is live, recorded sound is within safe limits. Louder sounds may clip. Red, mic is live, gain is too high, signal is clipping. White, mic is live, user is judging headphone volume. Pink, mic is live, but user is judging levels for live monitoring. Okay. Which pickup pattern should you pick? Stereo is for recording where the illusion of space is important. Bluelist ASMR and ambient recordings are ideal for this setting. Okay, so stereo is for ASMR. Omnidirectional records all sound around the microphone in mono track. Cardioid, heart-shaped pickup, ideal for voiceover, voice acting, and podcasting. Mic will only pick up what's in front of it and slightly off angle. Okay. Bidirectional, picks up whatever is in front behind the mic, good for conversations and interviews. Okay, there it is. If you're recording yourself speaking, I suggest setting the cardioid pattern and calling it a day. So this is for voiceover. Okay. What does the Blue X sound like? Alright, let's see this out. It's pretty clear. Very clear, I think. It sounds clear to me.
We here at Sound Guys aren't all that shy about speaking our minds when it comes to issues relating to sound and consumer audio, but the time has come for us to stay silent on politics no longer. We're about to stray into a heated political issue. In these dark times, it's our job to stand as a beacon of rationality and fortitude when we say loudly to the world, enough is enough. We need to send a message to the criminally negligent corporate fat cats of the world. It's time to stand up as one and say to the world loudly, we aren't going to take it anymore. People of the world, unite! It's time.
The sound guys are crazy. So this is just for voiceover recording with a PC. That's the purpose of the Yeti X. So it's for live streaming when you're on a PC. That's what the Yeti X is for. Okay. Alright, thanks for reading. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time on my next review where I eat a bunch of Taco Bell and I'm going to be farting everywhere I go. Thanks.